Let's get back to the phone, shall we? Dan's on the line. Dan, what do you want to say, mate?
Yeah, first things first, mate. I'm sick to death, right, of the media and all these England fans hyping up England as if they achieved something great. The only reason England got to the semi-final tonight was because it was one of the weakest World Cups we've ever seen. Stop pretending that Gareth Southgate is some form of tactical genius or that the England team's great. They're not. The only reason they're there is because, one, Holland and Italy didn't even get in the tournament. Argentina, Germany, Uruguay and Spain, many other good teams were out before the quarter-finals. They got the easiest possible draw they ever could have got, and they still messed it up. Stop praising them. Stop acting like they're great, because they're not. If you want to see greatness, go and look at Istanbul. That was greatness.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Dan. Let me ask you a question. How was Liverpool's ride to the Champions League this season, other than Man City?
I'll admit, but I'll tell you what, mate, we didn't have the best. We didn't beat the best team, but we beat the best team in Europe, or the second best team, Manchester City.
Did you achieve something this season?
No, but I'll tell you what, mate, we've got 5 European Cups.
Dan,
how many World Cups have England got, mate?
Dan, answer the question. Stop going on about Scouse. Come back to earth, okay? What has Klopp done at Liverpool?
He's only been there 2 seasons, mate.
No, he hasn't. He's been there a lot longer than 2. No, your manager, Dan.
2 full seasons, you know what I mean? 2 full seasons.
Dan, answer the question. Don't answer the question you think I've asked. Answer the question I've actually asked. How long has he been there?
2.5 seasons.
What's he achieved?
Not yet, but he's led us.
No, hold on. No, whoa. Slow down, Dan. Slow down, right? Could he achieve something at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Based on what?
We got to the Champions League final, better than what England have done.
So now all of a sudden Liverpool have achieved something by getting to a final and losing. Yeah. But what have you actually won?
Well, the same as England.
No. What has Klopp won at Liverpool?
He hasn't won none, but we've got 5 European Cups. How many World Cups have you got? You lot got none.
What do you mean you lot, Dan? Are you English?
Yeah, I'm English, but I was cheering for Croatia all the way.
I mean, okay. So, Dan, here's the question to you, right? What's Klopp going to achieve at Liverpool?
I think I'll call you back.
No. Don't start giving me what you think. You'll call me back.
We're going to win a domestic cup, right?
You're going to win a domestic cup?
And we might even challenge for the Prem this season.
You might even challenge. Okay, so right now, he's been there how many years?
2.5, but he's only had 2 full seasons.
But you know what? Brendan Rodgers has got closer to the Premier League than Klopp, right? That's a fact. You can't argue with that, right?
Fair enough, yeah.
And we've now seen England go from being absolute disgrace, beaten by Iceland, and in 2 years we got to a semi-final. Okay?
We knocked out Manchester City over 2 games. Yeah. They knocked out nobody.
Yeah, they won the Premier League. Get back in your.
We've got 18 leagues and 5 European Cups.
But Dan, this is it. This is a proper Liverpool fan. You are proper, because all you're doing is living off your head. I could turn around and say to you, England have won the World Cup in '66, but I'd be embarrassed to say it. But you, as a Liverpool fan, all you do is live off history. That's all you do. You're not creating it. You're living off it.
No one else has got our history, mate. No one else has got our history.
But Dan,
China lives off its history. It's got a glorious history of civilization. Liverpool's got a glorious history as a football club. There's nothing wrong with boasting about your achievements. You lot have got 1 World Cup. We've got 5 European Cups, mate, in the highest level of the game, the Champions League. So I'm delighted England lost. I'm made up.
But Dan, the whole of the country's delighted Liverpool got beat by Real Madrid.
I know, yeah. But you know what, Reece?
Go on, stop crying.
No club in England will ever surpass us in Champions Leagues in my lifetime.
But Dan, this is not your life. How old are you, Dan?
22.
Yeah, but Dan, in your lifetime, how many Champions Leagues has Liverpool won?
1.
So
you've won 4 European Cups.
So you've won 1. Man United have won 2. In your lifetime, Man United have won more Champions Leagues in your lifetime.
We've got 5 overall, mate.
But Dan, Chelsea have won the same. In your you've just said it. In your lifetime,
yeah.
Chelsea have won the same amount of Champions Leagues. And how many Premier Leagues has Liverpool won in your lifetime?
We've won 18 league titles.
No, Dan.
We haven't won a Premier League.
Dan,
you just changed the name. No, you're just playing semantics. No, you're just changing the name.
No, Dan. Look, you've said in my lifetime, right? Not me. You said it, right? How many Premier Leagues in your lifetime have you won?
Not a Premier. We haven't won a Premier League.
Have you ever seen Liverpool win the Premier League division in your life? Have you seen Liverpool
put it? Have you ever seen England win the World Cup?
No, of course not. I wasn't born in '66.
There you go. Well, here's the thing, like, you have got 1. Your history's
Dan,
garbage.
why don't you support England,
5.
Dan? Dan, why don't you support England?
Honestly, I was raised, like a lot of Liverpool fans were, to just not like England. I don't know whether it's to do with the Thatcher years or the...
Yeah, but Dan, see, get off your bitter horse, mate. Get off your bitter horse. Get off.
Mate, I'm not on a bitter horse, mate. I'm not at all. I'm just giving a reality check to all you England fans out there who think you're something that you aren't.
No, we're not thinking anything, but the problem is you're a Liverpool fan, and your argument falls flat on its face because you are the biggest failures in terms of clubs that have...
failures,
you are.
Mate. We're one of the most successful clubs in the world.
But Dan, you're living off a history that you weren't even breathing out.
5 European Cups, 18 leagues, that's a history, mate.
Yeah, but Dan,
what have you lot down south got? Arsenal's your best club, and they've not even got a European Cup.
Dan, you weren't even breathing air. You're talking about a history that your eyes haven't seen.
Did people in England celebrate Shakespeare? Was anyone alive in England?
What are you on about? What are you on about Shakespeare?
You attack Liverpool fans for celebrating their history. This country celebrates its history all the time.
But Dan, you phoned up. Right? Calm yourself down. Take a deep breath, right? You're phoned up here as an Englishman, right? And you're glad England are out. That's fine.
Not English.
Your Scout's not English. But you phoned up here. Liverpool are the biggest underachievers of big achievers in your lifetime, and that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Manchester United all over you, Chelsea all over you. You can't argue with that, Dan.
Well, first of all, Chelsea might have recently done well because of...
Yeah, but in your lifetime, Dan, you're 22. You're 22. You phoned up here. You're 22. You're a Liverpool fan, and in your lifetime, Dan, you're not much better than Leicester. In fact, Leicester have achieved more than... Dan, domestically, Leicester have achieved more than you.
You've moved the goalposts now. You said Leicester have achieved more than Liverpool. They haven't. The Champions League's a higher level of the game than the Premier League.
Is that a fact?
And that's a fact.
Is that a fact?
In the 2005 Champions League, we beat AC Milan, best team in Europe, or one of. Chelsea, at that time, Chelsea, who won the Prem, Juventus, and Bayer Leverkusen. Who did you lot beat to get here tonight?
Dan, Leicester have won the Premier League, Dan. Leicester have won the Premier League.
Go for Leicester. I made up day one of this instead of Arsenal.